Welcome to the first ever AyvuirRed hosted Fire Emblem 8 Normal 1 Relay. This first chapter, this first prologue and first chapter is gonna end up on YouTube. And we're gonna have each of our runners' parts in a playlist for everyone to watch. My name is AyvuirRed, but you can call me Ave. And we're gonna be starting with the prologue today. We're gonna be playing on normal difficulty, like I said. Prologue, the fall of Renias. Anyone care about the story? Fire Emblem stories aren't known for being very good. It's like legit almost the same for most of them. I mean, literally, it's like you start off as royalty, right? Like every single Fire Emblem has a lord. There is an evil empire that attacks your kingdom. Your fucking father dies, and you're left alone to recruit a bare bones, army from scratch, purely through nobility, kindness, and like convincing the enemy to join you. And that is the plot of 90% of all Fire Emblem games. Ragtag band of adventurers and somehow topple entire empires. I'd say Awakening was the first story that didn't totally bore me to tears. Oh man, if anything, I was actually talking about Awakening earlier today. Aren't there other chapters beyond the normal game? Let's just not talk about Conquest story. Let's not talk about any of the Fate story. Okay, but like to be fair, Revelations had a worse story. Like Conquest was the best of the 3 Fate stories, and they were all still terrible. Conquest was the best, and it was still bad. I haven't gotten far enough in Three Houses to have an opinion. Three Houses story is still another one that falls through. But in terms of gameplay, it's probably one of the best. Like, do you want a coherent and like plot hole free story? No, I'm not gonna get it in for you. We're starting. Let's fucking go. All right. He's still hurt. Okay, Seth with 13 HP is still going to kill everyone here, because I don't think they do any damage to him. 1 damage, 25% hit chance. Seth with less than 50% of his HP will still not die to any of these. Is it a steel sword? It's a steel sword. I don't think Erica can even use it. Yeah, E. I don't think you can use steel E. But okay. Erica's stats: 4 base strength, 4. Oh my god. I love the Seth characters. They're so strong when starting the game. Purple Dragon, welcome! Cass, welcome! How you all doing? You're just in time. You just started the race. So like, the older Fire Emblem, right? The way their stats work is that there's no magic and strength. There's magic or strength, depending on if you're a mage or if you're a physical attacker. There's also this thing called condition, or constitution, sorry, or physical size. It affects rescues, but it also affects the weight of the weapon that you carry. So you can imagine that for smaller characters, they have lower constitution. It also means that they have a much greater detriment to using heavier weapons. Erica's rapier weighs 5 pounds or something. And because her constitution is 5, that means she suffers no speed debuff as a result. Whereas if she were to use Seth's steel sword, which has a weight of 10, essentially that means you take their weight, you subtract their constitution, and that is your speed debuff for using this weapon. So if Erica were to use a steel sword, she would lose effectively 5 speed. And that 5 speed means that she's down to 4 speed, and it is the exact same... Actually, no, these guys are 1 speed. These guys have no base stats. Anyways, how should we do this, guys? Should we actually pump EXP into Erica Meow? Or should I give everything to Seth, just for the memes? I actually don't know if Erica will die. Okay, so Erica can actually die here. It's only a 39% chance, but it's possible for her to die. So typically what I do is I'll put her here, and I won't actually attack with her. Because wouldn't it be freaking hilarious if she were to die right here? Does she have a vulnerability? She does. Unfortunately, I can't get her onto like a forest or something. You want small love next to Bruno? Gotcha. You find where I put small. Pretty cool. There it is. There you go. Wait, she can die and you don't get a game over for it? I'm pretty sure you will. And imagine if I got a game over on the freaking first mission on the prologue. I'd be absolutely terrible. The thing is, though, if you have her kill everything, it's like, it's gonna be so slow. Yeah, don't end the running. I'll try not to. You basically just have to, like, keep ending your turn and hope that she doesn't get hit twice. Or I guess if she does, you can just body block with Seth. Oh, that crit! Punch Muffins, hello! Welcome in! Just realized I didn't say hi to y'all. How do you beat chat? Oh wait, does she get strength? No, wait. How does she have 10 damage all of a sudden? She didn't level up. All that's left is their leader. She didn't level up, right? No, where did she get... Maybe I just miscounted. I thought she only did 10. Anyways, that was 2 crits in a row. That's really cool. What was that? You think you can take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior. Can I move? Oh, he does move. You will be the first to die. Oh my god, his motion tracking is it full webcam? It is actually a combination of hand tracking and an iPhone for depth tracking. Fake, welcome in. Actually, you're the one who redeemed Small Egg. I'm not sure if I said hello, but hello. We're doing pretty decent just sorting out some hardware for Leatherwork. Arabia has high crit and has an attack bonus, I think. So it does have high crit, which is why she was able to crit twice. But, I think I just, Oh, no, I know why. It's because he was in a forest. And then he moved out of the forest, so he lost his buff. Yo, 3 crits in a row, holy shit! Alright, first level up. No strength. No fucking strength! No! Already a garbage character. Alright, so that was the first chapter, guys. Or the prologue. This is gonna be a really quick stream at this rate. This run is good already, except for that level, lol. Which software is the model made from, if you may ask? It's made in AyvuirRed Studio with a little bit of work in Blender. Wait, that was just the prologue? Yeah, that was the prologue. The prologue, it can be done in like 90 seconds or less. People actually race in Fire Emblem, like competitively race, not just like do relays and stuff. Used to play it on DS. Oh man, I wasn't a fan of the DS of Shadow Dragons, but I loved Awakening. Awakening was like the revitalization of the Fire Emblem series. Oh, AyvuirRed and Blender combo. I see. Thank you, Abe. Yeah, you're welcome. It was made by iCatarine. I requested the design, but Cat made everything, with the exception of the eyes. So Alcor was the one who actually drew my eyes. Erica Root world record is an hour and 5 minutes. Oh my god. If you end quickly, you can always switch it up to a different game. I actually don't have any other game planned though, but I think it's okay if we kind of cut things short, because Lance Boy is an hour too. Oh, it's faster. Interesting. I mean, like, Ephraim's just a much better character, although honestly, I think the boat chapter in Erica's route really sucks. I think boat chapters in general really suck. But, I mean, they're both pretty comparable. Commander Brugit, the enemy appears to be fortifying its position in the castle. They're tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. Yeah, because he has spears and no boat chapter. Meow. What are your orders, sir? Ah, orders? You just stand there and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. Abe, are you a master of strategy games? Yo! What the fuck? This guy just did a 1% crit! Yo, that's fucking rigged. It's almost like it's scripted. Abe, are you a master of strategy games? I'm definitely not a master. I am an enthusiast. At most, I'll play games on, like, hard mode. I rarely touch Lunatic, or the more recent version, they've added Lunatic Plus and, Maddening mode. I don't play those, because I personally I don't think they're fun. But the greatest challenge is, is Maddening mode. As far as other strategy games, I've played, like, RTS games. Back in high school, I was a silver rank in StarCraft 2. I guess that's my greatest achievement. It's not that high. I was a Protoss main. Ah, that's what happens when you face my lance. I only played Phoenix Road and Awakening, so that's my comparison. That's fine. Nothing's wrong with playing things on Phoenix mode or casual mode. It just makes things more convenient, right? Because, like, I remember playing Conquest on hard mode. Fire Emblem Fates Conquest on hard mode. And there were some chapters where I would spend, like, 10 hours on. It's just constantly resetting because I had someone die. But if I played on casual mode, then I wouldn't really have to worry about someone dying. I just continue on. And it'd be the same difficulty, it'd just be more convenient. Harder difficulties, you literally have to reset if you have bad stat rolls. Oh man. Don't worry, Abe, I haven't even completed Lunatic Plus. I did Lunatic on Awakening, but I had to use the DLC to grind levels, so whatever. Technically, that's like cheating. Although some Lunatic Plus and Maddening routes do use DLC. I guess it's not the worst. All of your forces and turn back, or you'll have me to deal with. You got to the goddamn Windbridge chapter in Conquest, and that was so frustrating. I would never attempt Conquest on Lunatic. I think the most frustrating chapter for me on hard mode was the Ryoma chapter, where you have to go through the ninja corridor during Fire Emblem Fates Conquest's Ryoma chapter. I spent the most time on that chapter alone, and out of sheer frustration, I just didn't even bother clearing out the enemies and opening the door to fight Ryoma with my entire army. I just soloed Ryoma with Corrin. And I say soloed, but I actually cheated, because what I would do is I would fight Ryoma with Corrin, but I would heal Corrin through the wall using a Festal. Conquest is actually easier than killing Ryoma with Corrin. Oh, is it? Level was hell. I know, I hated it. Oh no, you're talking about, do you remember that one level in the Three Houses DLC was a turn limit? I never actually got the DLC for Three Houses. I never got to try out the Ashen Wolves chapters. Awakening final boss and Lydia walked up the boss and one-shot at turn 2. Yes, that stuff's hilarious. Awakening is just like so in your favor. Ooh, I'm Tana, Princess of Freya. This is Melon's favorite character. Let's hope she doesn't die during this run. Oh. Alright. I think you can pretty much solo this entire mission with Erica. But Erica can't reach the fucking forest. I'll put her, like, right here. Okay, so, like, in general, you don't want to feed any experience to your Jagan characters. So in this instance, you typically don't want to feed any experience into Seth. The reason for that is because generally Jagan characters have terrible stat growth and they don't get a whole lot of experience per kill. And that experience could be given to someone more beneficial, like Erica in this instance. However, Seth is like one of the few exceptions to this rule. Seth never falls off throughout the entirety of this game. You could solo the entire game of just Seth. That's how easy this game is. So, like, if you have to, just use Seth. It's not going to be a huge detriment because he never really falls off. But I do want to feed some experience into Erica, so I'll do that. Move Erica, like, right here. Put Seth next to her so they build some support. Is that the Princess of Vernias? Haha, really is my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. How does he see from that far away? Move on, you slugs. Bring that girl to me. You can sweep this game of Seth even with 0% growth. She's that good. Ayo, crit! Let's go! Alright, are we gonna see strength growth on Erica? Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Sir Gilliam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Freya's border already? Gift sub of you promise if you promise to turn Ross into a hero, but Ross is so much better as a pirate. Honestly, so Stardust, welcome to the stream. It's okay, you don't have to do a gift sub. We're doing a rally, so it is not in my control who gets to turn Ross into what. Because I might not even get the chapter where we turn Ross into anything. Thank you so much for the follow, though. We're gonna see Erica crit every attack at this rate, but, like, she got... Oh my god. She did get skill during her level up. She didn't get any strength, though. I mean, the animation of this game is so good. I love the GBA titles. I love the pixel art. You guys know I love pixel art. It's like my entire stream scenes are pixel art. I love it. And I have such a deep affection for the GBA titles, as simple as they are. And yes, I know, like, the gameplay isn't as interesting. There's not a lot of customizability, but, like, yes, I agree. So the GBA is my favorite Fire Emblem aesthetic. How does... Okay, if I fact-checked Awakening Rally is indeed 1 to 3 range of pages 1 to 2. Yeah, I remember. But there's only a one wall. There's like a 1x1 wall between you and Orin during that fight. So a 2-range rally can still hit. Yeah, 2-range rally can still hit Corrin, especially if a Festal can. Okay. I honestly don't remember if Gilliam's any good. I want to say he's not. So like, we made a meme, right? Like back when I did my Hector hard mode run, what was his name? Oswin, right? Oswin the Boswin. He got so good by the end of the game that he was the one who ended up finishing off the dragon at the end. Like, it was surprising because Oswin was actually, like, despite being a general, was still doubling certain units in my run. I feel like a lot of my units were so stat blessed. It was hilarious. But as for Gilliam, I don't remember if his stats are any good. But honestly, it really doesn't matter. Gilliam is okay in your rating. I mean, I figure in like a normal run, like they're all gonna be just okay. Are we getting close enough for this? Will she kill? She doesn't have enough. I wish she got a strength so that she could freaking double or kill him in one try. I just needed 1 strength on her. But are you okay? You're actually close enough. Can you? You can weaken. You'll probably, yeah, you'll demolish this guy. Honestly, I know he's better as a berserk, but I have nostalgic memories of purposely making him a hero for less in your friend group. So I actually am along with you Stardart. I played this game as a child. I have actually not played this game in maybe a decade. Was the most recent time I replayed it. And every time I made Ross a hero just because I really liked the hero aesthetic. The hero aesthetic has been one of my personal favorites in every Fire Emblem game. From Fire Emblem, from Blazing Sword, through Valentia. I just like I love sword characters. I know that swords are like the weakest weapon archetype. I unironically make Ross a hero. I love Ross as a hero too, even though I know he's better as a pirate or a berserk. But I've always made Ross a hero. I've always made shit. What's her name? What's the other recruit's name again? The lady. I already forgot what her name was. I always made her a general. I know she's better as a paladin. But yeah, but growing up, I always made like the unoptimized Sage for me that flow and cape during attacks is just chef's kiss. But yeah, I know I didn't always make Amelia. Yes, I always made Amelia a general. And she was like the speed tank despite being a general. She'd always double, she'd always dodge, she never got hit by anything. I know it's not optimized because generals have really shitty movement, and even if I gave her the boots, I feel like the boots are better off given to like a flyer to have super high movement. But it didn't matter because honestly, Sacred Stones is so easy that you can do whatever the heck you want. And it's gonna be fine. Anyways, let's hope I crit this time. Nope, no crit. He's gonna fucking live with 1 HP. And she didn't level up. I'm gonna put 7. But for real, like, you can do anything you want in Sacred Stones. You missed! Oh my god. Oh man, it'd be hilarious if Franz freaking dies. William stole the kill. Missing 86 for real. I can't believe how close Franz is to dying. You know, if I made Franz equip an axe, he might actually die here. I found them! Stragglers from Renias. Don't let them get away. I haven't done a normal playthrough of this game in probably over a decade as well. Last time I played, it's like, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe, there was a self-randomizing run for this game and you gave it a try. How did that go, Stardart, sorry. Probably just have an Erica. Does Erica have enough strength? Do 11 damage. Please don't tell me you have 2 strength. Actually 2 strength plus weapon advantage. I think she will be able to actually double them. What do you? Yeah, she'll be able to double all these people. I can actually just have her sit here and farm all those kills. What you? Like, if Brand dies, that's gonna be hilarious. Fire Emblem with the accuracy isn't 150-50. Yo, in like the worst case scenario, Franz actually dies here. Hey, if you have any questions, ask me. I'm a total nerd crappy. Thank you. I mean, if this is just gonna be for fun, so I won't really need too much. Like, if anything, trivia is gonna be nice, but I won't really need any stat rules. What's with all these shitty... Let's see, if this does 10 damage, how much damage do you do? You do 11. 11 on... That's only 2 damage, so Jillian actually won't die to this. I'm actually afraid of Franz dying if I send him over here. 50% chance. Do you have a vulnerary? Can't believe I'm already using... Yeah, he has 2 vulneraries. Did you steal Jillian's vulnerary? Why? Why? Just stand outside of your reach. I vaguely remember, honestly, I just remember being mad about Seth and Erica. Just had no growth. I was unlucky on level ups. Seriously unlucky. Seth, honestly, is... I mean, Seth is still great even if he doesn't have growths. Alright, so I'm definitely playing super unoptimized, but I'm trying to feed EXP into some of these characters just to make it a little bit easier on other people. I became a healer. I think he became a healer, but I had no healing staff? Who became a healer? Yo, those are good stats! Strength, speed, and was it defense? Yeah, defense. Let's go! You're not gonna kill him, right? What was it again? 11? Oh, but actually, I can just switch him back to land. Death on randomizer. Oh, that's right. You were playing randomizer. Oh, right. Sorry, I already forgot. All right, I'm gonna do what is called a pro strat and do the weapon trading. So obviously lances beat iron swords. That soldier to the left would attack Franz, who's currently using it. Was using an iron sword to fight the last fighter, or barbarian. Actually, it was a fighter. Weapon trading OP. Welcome, Aura Cloud. How you doing? I'm doing what is called weapon trading, which is you can rearrange the list, the inventory list on each of these characters, even after the end of their turn, and they will equip what is the topmost weapon in their inventory. So if I wait here, you can see that Franz is now carrying a lance, which means he will not suffer the triangle weapon triangle bonus against him. Anyways. Let's feed a bunch of experience into Erica, and hopefully she doesn't die here. If she dies here, I'm literally going to lose. Oh, this is literally a pro strat. Yeah, it's a pretty common strat. But I guess it's not super well known outside of like the more enthusiastic Fire Emblem community. It's not like super crucial. It's just slightly more optimal. All right, are we gonna get strength? Yo, we finally got strength and res. Okay, so like worst case scenario, Erica gets hit by all three of these characters and she dies. I think, right? So that was 6 damage. How much damage do you do? 7, yeah. So she could have died here. Anyways, let's go. You have a javelin? No, you don't have a javelin. You have an Ironman. 9. He has 12 defense. This mechanic was firstly introduced in FE3 and came back for FE5 and beyond. Your favorite FE game? Mine is probably Binding Blade. I like Roy's despite his growth in late promotion. Oh man. I guess I have favorites from each generation. I really like, of the GBAs, I really like Blazing Sword. It just has like the most like childhood affection for me. I haven't played any of the Fire Emblems before Binding Blade. So I haven't played, you know, Genealogy and such. Even though Austin is telling me to play, keeps telling me to play it all the time. I just haven't gotten around to it. I really like Blazing Sword. Of the GBA games, it's probably my favorite. Of the 3DS games, Binding Blade was a great one for the first localization in TEN. Binding Blade was not localized in the West. Even to this day, you still have to play it as an English patch. You're thinking of Blazing Sword. Yeah. Fire Emblem 7. I really liked Awakening. Also, so like I like Fire Emblem games based off of sentimental reasons, not based off of like how actually good they were. But I was telling you to try which FE game you zoned out. It was FE4, Genealogy, because it's your favorite. I remember you asked if I would ever play it, and I still haven't gotten around to it. But I'm super excited for Engage, though. Yeah, when we both have the word blade. Yep, for sure. And then they both start with B, too. How much damage do you do? Can I weaken you? Oh, I can. It's probably gonna miss, though. I don't think Franz does any... Oh, Franz does do damage, but you're also gonna die. What's the hit rate on this? 57, that's not reliable. And... like... Jillian, not even close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, you should try an GBA FE ROM hack. How is yours coming along, Austin? I remember you were working on one of those. There's honestly so many different GBA FE ROM hacks. It's hard to choose which one to play with. Assuming you don't crit. Should I give the level up to? I guess I can give it to Franz. Oh, but Franz isn't gonna freaking kill him, is he? Actually, no, he will. He will. There's a good chance to, at least. I need to, like... the Vulner, though. Just so he doesn't die. Ah, what a worthless lot of curs I've been assigned. Alright, don't crit, Seth. Don't crit. Or don't miss. Alright, this is a little bit more awkward now. I can't feed the kill to friends anymore. Yeah, I can't do it. His friends can't kill him. I guess I have to give it to Erica. Oh man. She can die here. So maybe I'll just wait. Ah, but then next turn he's gonna heal. I haven't gotten time to work on it, since I know very little work about studying. Rescue if she doesn't kill. Oh yeah, you're right. I can just rescue. He has a brilliant. This can't be. Does the chapter end? On kill, or do I have to claim the throne? Easy baby game for babies. I have to wait another turn. 3 levels, 1 strength. Absolutely horrendous. I think she caps out on speed really easily though, but like her base strength is gonna be so low. Only Erica can claim it all. No, but I feel like the lords, all the lords are like that, right? I know FE7 and FE6 were like that, so I guess that's in every game. Only the lords can claim the throne. It's Tana. Sir Jillian. So sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I lived to serve, Princess. Tana! Erica? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard that Renias had fallen, and I was so worried. But I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where is Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him? Oh, I hope he's not been harmed. Come, we must go to Castle Frelia. My Lord Father may know something. Thank you, Tana. There it is, folks! Prologue and Chapter 1 complete. It is time to pass the baton